we'll go to this screen. Ooh. My camera's frozen. I don't know. Probably not. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Randomly Ratchet and Sometimes Ridiculous. That is the name of the show. Today, we're going to be talking about being a Black creative in America or anywhere really in today's society, because it's hard just being Black, period. But then being a creative is also hard. And now you a Black creative. Girl, what is you doing? Anyway, today we are talking to Tani and Shay. Hold on, let me unmute y'all. Mac, I love you so much, but me talking did not call you over here. Please go get in your bed. Love you so much.
You should put Mac on your lap.
No, because y'all tell me to do things like that, but then the moment I do it, y'all are gonna see why he can't be there. It's wild. Hey.
You is for you and me. And it's anywhere and anytime.
Lurking?
Spidey, thank you so much for resubscribing. 5 months. Ooh, 5 months. Can you imagine wanting to spend 5 months with me? I can't relate. Spidey. Hello, though. How are you doing, friend?
You keep saying that, but I feel like you spend just as much time with our crazy ass as if we spent with you.
Yeah, but that's different. Spending time with you and then you wanting to spend time with me is very different. It's very different.
You're welcome. How are you doing, Crispy?
I'm glad you're doing well, Spidey. Where's my chapstick? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, well, it has disappeared. Okay, so today we're talking to Tani and Shay. We're gonna be talking to them every time we do this show because that's who runs this show. But it's episode 2, so it's here today. Hello. They can hear you now.
We're all the hosts. We're all the hosts. Okay, so
who hosted my stream? Spidey. Thank you so much for the host, friend.
Thank you for the host. Well, I'm Tani, aka True One Tani. I am the head chef over at Tani's Kitchen. You can find me at Twitch.tv/True One Tani. Bork, according to my dogs. That's the website. Bork, where we cook and play games in my kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I work up.
And then we have Miss Shay. Miss Shay Lavie is also a streamer.
You already know who I am.
Shay said, I'm not going to play with y'all. Y'all so phony. Y'all don't ever introduce me any other time.
Right, you know. So
I introduced you last time, sure.
Among our fellow people, you know who I am. Hello to all.
Shay gonna be the difficult one tonight.
Right.
The last time we did this, Taylor was the difficult one.
I'm never difficult. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm not ratchet. I'm ridiculous. Anyway. Okay, so we're not gonna be looking at my face for the whole time. Y'all can look at the doggos, and we're gonna play some words on stream. Doggo, because the other one has left again.
And we're hoping you guys will get involved in the conversation.
Yes, please get involved in the conversation. That's why we're here. Oh, can y'all hear that? That's loud. I'm gonna turn that down.
No.
Well, we're turning the sound effects on this game off. Okay.
Oh, there was no stream sound. You can put it on auto start too.
I did. So it should run without me. Okay, so to kick off the conversation, I just wanted to ask you guys, do you consider yourselves creatives? And then also, do you consider yourselves content creators? And do you see a difference between the two?
So not you putting in harpoon, okay, so clearly I'm not gonna be able to play this game because
you need the link.
You put in harpoon. No, you put in harpoon before. Well, probably. Anyway, no. Guess I don't need to do that. Yes, I consider myself a creator, and a content creator. I do think that there's a difference between the two because I can be creative and a creative in my own private life, in my own little corner, in my own little chair. But the moment I know, right? That's Cinderella out there. Yes.
You better do it.
But the moment I decide to put my creative juices out to the public and allowing people to take part in it or gain joy or information from it, I become a content creator.
What about you, Shay? Do you consider yourself a content creator or just a creative or a combination of both? Ooh, can I do porn?
I don't either. I don't consider myself either. I really consider myself just a spontaneous streamer that just hops up on stream whenever my heart is content at this moment, because I'm not really creating any other content other than what you see on stream.
I feel that.
So I'm black, you know. Definitely that, but I don't consider myself a content creator.
Okay.
We are not making it.
That goes into my next question. Do you see yourself trying to take streaming or any type of content creation to the next level?
God darn it, we just made it.
Mainly because I have other things that I'm trying to do. I just need to, complete them and get them out there. But it's a different form of content creation. And until I get it out there, I don't think I'll consider myself a content creator until then.
What about you, Tiny? Is you trying to push to become a pro gamer, get that purple check?
Lord, no. I am trying to push to become a partner, not a gamer, though. I would like to be a partner that does mostly cooking streams. I do want my cooking streams to be somewhat educational, giving people recipes on various diets. One of the things that I'm passionate about is food, and I feel like as people, we have an unhealthy relationship with food in general, because we look at it either badly or bad for us, and it's just, so that's what I would like to do. I would like to go more into cooking.
Oh, Spidey already got that one.
Go Spidey, because you guys literally minutes behind me.
Oh, Spidey already got that one too. Spidey!
Go Spidey! Yes, I'm rooting for Spidey. Go Spidey! Like a race.
Do you guys find it hard to balance your regular life and your creative life?
Hell yeah. This whole situation that my mental situation is in an attempt to balance my life and creative life.
Spidey! I want to fight Spidey, yo. Spidey! Spidey, fight me.
You can't fight that man. That man is getting us through these rounds. Let that man be.
Go Spidey. Why are we fighting Spidey? I like Spidey. Spidey, you don't need to. Hey, ahoy, Katie. How are you doing?
Thank you for the alert, Katie. Every time I type a word in, Spidey has already done it.
That's
Shout
right.
out to ahoy, Katie. Let's streaming Dead by Daylight. Did we do it? Did we complete the level?
No.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, go Spidey.
I find
Spidey completed the level.
I find it stupid hard to balance my regular life and my creative life. Because I would like them to be one life, first of all. But also, people expect you to be professional when all I want to do is be wild, But wild don't pay the bills.
Wild can pay the bills. Okay, so I think we get...
Boy?
I think that's a standard you're putting on yourself. Because I don't think your audience is expecting you to be a gamer. We come to Taylor's stream so that Taylor mess up and jump off that cliff. She even did a pirouette that one time. If you missed it, you guys, it was really great. Should have clipped it. But we're coming to the stream for the creator. And look, I don't know if you guys saw the little talk show with Real Mama Eagle and Unicorn Kai and Blue Satire, but he pretty much says, what I feel, you gonna get whatever I put on the stream.
True that. it's not
And because it's
necessarily. Sorry, go ahead.
because like I can plan it, but like let's say something happens during the day, and I still may want to stream. I just may not want to play that game. That doesn't mean that I don't stream or I cancel it. It just means you guys are gonna get the Tiny that's here today. And what she wants to do, we're gonna do. Like that day, I had a bad day, and I just wanted to watch YouTube videos, and you made me watch that little Jello crap. It wasn't a bad stream. It was just different. It was just different from what I normally do, you know? And I needed that day.
Yeah, it's not necessarily that I think my audience expects me to be a certain way, but like, I don't know. My mom is like very much a professional, so I feel like I was expected to grow up and be like, you know, a doctor, a lawyer, something like super professional. So I feel guilty doing creative things because I feel like I'm letting my mom down. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. My mom is a chef. She used to work at Marriott Marquis, which is a very fucking elite place to cook at. So, yeah, yeah, there's a perfectionist there. And you know what I learned? She used to do art in high school and in college. I got it from her.
Yeah. K Moody keeps telling me like my mom has to be a different person than I see her as. Like she used to be somebody before she was my mom, but I still feel like, I don't know, she's always been this perfect person that I'm never going to live up to. And that, I don't know, I feel wild doing my creative things, doing things that make me happy because I feel like I'm not being the person that my mother expects me to be.
I feel that, yes, Crispy.
You feel that, Crispy? You feel the same way? You have like professional parents and you feel like you're not the person that you were supposed to be? Wow, I didn't mean to get that type of deep. What do you say?
Have you talked to your parents? Have you talked to your mom about what she expects of you?
Not specifically, because I feel like she made it clear what she wanted when I was a child. So, but I feel like maybe that might have changed. But no, I haven't talked to her recently.
Could have changed because, you know, as kids get older, parents tend to go for, I want you to be happy in who you are.
Not me about to type dark. Crispy. Oh, you typed bark.
There's a lot of pressure to see and live up to their expectations. I feel like we have to I had to sit down with myself as I got older because like my brother was the expectations that I was trying to live up to be. Straight A student, 4.0, elite everything. He was 4 years older than me. And so like I had to sit down with myself and like come to terms with who I was as a person. And once I came to terms with who I was as a person, I was able to sit down with like my mom and my brother and the people I looked up to and say, hey, that's just not my way. I can't go that way because, you know, I love math and science, but I'm not going to be a mathematician or a teacher or a scientist.
I'm an only child too, Spidey, so maybe that, I do feel like that has something to do with it. There's so much expectation on just you because there's only you. Yeah, I feel that. Spidey already did crack. Not crack.
Hugs to the only children. I had like, I'm the middle child. I had 2 older brothers and 2 younger siblings. So I was like forgotten there in space.
Not forgotten. Shay, you got siblings?
Yeah, I could literally do whatever I wanted.
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
I'm the only
She's the baby. She could do what she wanted.
You act like you were the baby. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I act like I was the only also. I'm spoiled.
Spoiled.
Yes, spoiled.
That's why you Tyler Ronay.
No, see, y'all about to be put on the naughty step. Do you guys schedule your streams? Like, do you have a schedule that you stick to? And then follow-up question: if you do have a schedule, do you like feel guilty when you have to deviate from the schedule?
Yeah, I would like a schedule. I used to have a schedule, and that was in the time that I was actually growing really fast. Like I did you guys remember, I used to have a schedule, and you know, but I also planned my breaks, so I didn't just run and go, and I didn't do crazy long hour streams. It was like 2 3 hours, maybe 3 4 times a week. So it was manageable, and that was when I was growing quickly. Like from August until December, I was growing rather quickly. That was a 4 month span. That's over 800 people following me. Um, and then I went on the break, and the break kind of lasted longer than I thought, and life kind of got unhinged. And right now, I don't have a schedule, and that's actually stressing me out more because I'm OCD and I like to have a schedule. I like to be able to sit and plan out what I'm doing. Especially when you're cooking, you can't just go in and be like, okay, I'm just going to throw some stuff together and hope it sticks. You're going to end up burning your kitchen down, and we're going to be like Sims 101. What not?
Not Sims 101.
Sims 101. That's how you burn your house down. Make a salad.
Not make a salad.
My Sim burnt her house down making a salad. I don't know how it happened.
That's wild. That is wild.
It is. It's crazy. So yeah, I have to plan it because of the type of streams that I do. But when I'm gaming, I actually don't plan the game. I'll just put on a schedule a game, and I don't know what I'm playing because, like a lot of the times, like, I was feeling this at the start of the day, and because of how I have situational depression and how it fluctuates in my anxiety, I don't want to play in games like that because, what if I'm not feeling it? Yeah. And then I might feel bad. But if you guys know I'm about to play a game, and it don't matter what game, here we go. Hey, Horizon Grizzly.
Yeah, hi Grizzly. I was really waving at the camera while Tiny was talking, as if y'all can see me.
Not
y'all
waving
can't.
At the camera.
But hi Grizzly.
You should have told your dog to wave. Homer can wave.
Neither of them can wave. They don't care about none of y'all. Shout out Horizon Grizzly last streaming Mario Kart 8. And Crispy said, I agree. I like having a schedule. It helps me with being more consistent. I agree, Crispy. It does help me be more consistent, but also I get stressed out when I have a stream scheduled and then I'm like, but I really just don't want to stream tonight. I feel like I am like, you know how you can call out of work and it's okay sometimes, but it's not okay all of the time? That's how I feel about streaming. It's not okay to call out every time, but you should also call out when you want to call out because fuck capitalism. It's all a lot.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just feel like one of the things that we need to do as hey Ash sorry I have mod ADHD mod ADHD I feel like when you're creating a schedule, you need to also think of your breaks.
Yeah.
Think of hey Regis, look,
my
everybody.
Gosh. Tani, I need you to finish the sentence. Stop looking at the chat. Let me look at the chat. You type in the chat. We're gonna be here all night trying to get through Tani's one sentence.
Shut up.
Hello, Omri. Hi, Regis. Hi, Ash. Welcome to the stream, friends.
Oh my God. But I feel that's so funny that what helped me not experience burnout so much is scheduling my breaks. So like if I know I'm going into the week and by a certain time I knew I was run down, I would schedule a break in between so that I knew, okay, I'm not streaming. Like that's why my schedule fluctuated each week. I didn't do a month schedule. It was like week to week based on, okay, so this is what I was feeling last week. To avoid that this week, this is where I'm going to place my break. And my break would be in different places. Sometimes it'd be 2 days. Sometimes it'd be 3. It'll just be like that. And then like I planned my big break at the end of the year because, I had been going on a regular schedule. And so I was like, okay, I'll take 2 weeks off and come back strong as ever. So you gotta remember to take into account how you're feeling when you do your recaps. Don't just recap how well your content was taken. Recap how well your body received your schedule.
That's good advice. I never looked at it that way.
Oh, I can be insightful sometimes.
Yes. Shay, what were you saying? You said that you would like to have a schedule, or are you saying you do have a schedule that you like to stick to?
I had one, and then I totally. It's the same with you, Taylor. It's a anxiety thing. If I feel like I don't want to stream, I don't want to feel bad for not streaming, so I just quit the schedule altogether. And so anybody asks me when I'm streaming, and I'm just like, to be determined. I feel better for me to describe it as I'm a spontaneous streamer. I stream when my heart is content, because that is literally when I am happy. And streaming when I am unhappy is boring because I am not myself. So
Right.
I'd rather come to the community that I've built the way that they met me, rather than force myself to be there just because they want to see me.
I agree.
Thank you. Shout out Simpler Times / Streaming Spirit Fair. Chat, if you want to chime in, if you guys are streamers, do you have a stream schedule, and do you feel bad if you miss a stream or have to cancel a stream? And then to kind of like extend that, are there things that you do specifically to take care of yourself when it comes to anxiety with streaming? For example, if I do end up canceling a stream and I feel bad about it, I'll go and do something like specifically that makes me feel good, like play Animal Crossing or something. Is there something that you guys do that like makes you feel better when you're in an anxious state? Ash said, I slack. Ash will go 4 months without streaming and then come back like it was nothing.
Yeah, I mean, but we know this about Ash, so it's part of her schedule to us.
Yeah, her 4-month break is part of the schedule.
You gotta catch Ash when you can. Catch her when you get her. Catch her when you get her. That's why I'm like out here. You thought you was hiding. Here you go. 10 subs. Okay, she gone for another 4 months. I think she gone for 4 months because of me.
She said, my bills are paid. I'll be back later.
Right. I think she's gone for 10 months. For 4 months because of me. Because she don't want it. Like, that's fine. But yeah, I think like whatever, because there's no right way to do a schedule and there's no right way to be a content creator. I know that we see a lot on Twitter of people telling people what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there is no right way, and you have to go with you have to listen to your body, and you got to listen to you as well as what you want, because like Shay said, when she wasn't feeling it, what did you and I tell her on her week off? Do not stream if you're not feeling it. We legit told her that on your week off, don't stream.
I don't think I told her that. I think maybe you told her that, and then she told me that she was not streaming because I asked her. I was like, "Hey, do you want to do this?" We were supposed to start It Takes Two. I asked her if she wanted to start It Takes Two that week, and she was like, "I'm not streaming this week, but next week, sure."
Yeah, I had planned that in advance because it was just I
the
already
burnout
knew.
was real. Yeah, and the burnout gets real. And sometimes when we just go and go, even if you're only streaming for 3 days a week, that takes a lot out of you because you're on when you're on stream. When you're live, you're on.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of energy. And so even if no one's watching you, you have to act like you're on all the time.
I was thinking about that the other day because I was thinking about how I used to do YouTube videos. And it was like, okay, you do a YouTube video, you might record for an hour, but then you can edit together all of the parts where like everything's great and you're like perfectly on down to like a 10-minute video. But when you're streaming, like it's literally 3 hours of you being on for 3 hours. That shit is tiring.
On. That burnout happens. It's a real thing. So yeah, so when Shay was like, I just haven't been feeling, and she was talking to us, I was like, no, baby, you need a break. And that's okay, because it's okay to take a break. Even though you want to stream and you feel bad that you can't and you miss us, yeah, miss us. But also take care of you, because we want you back happy in you.
Right.
So that you can create and reach the goals that you want to create.
Spidey said, I think I've learned the hard way of streaming when not in the mood. Forcing yourself to do it during those times is never a good idea. Normalize self-care and taking breaks. I agree.
Yes, normalize it. Yes.
Are there any games that you guys play that is like, this is my go-to comfort game? Chat, you guys can answer too. What's your go-to comfort game?
Monster Hunter World.
You said Splatoon? Monster Hunter. All of that stuff sounds so violent.
She's Splaticus Prime. Have you not seen the name?
That sounds so violent.
Animal Crossing, Mario Kart.
Chasing Mario Kart. Mine is
What?
Animal Crossing for sure too, Spidey. Animal Crossing. I could sit in
Yes,
a corner and play Animal Crossing for hours.
Mario Kart. I don't have a Switch. Although if I had a Switch, it would not be Monster Hunter Rise or Monster Hunter World. I actually really like um Super Mario Deluxe, even though I'm bad at that game.
Super Mario Deluxe. I don't think I've ever played Super Mario.
Deluxe U, like Super Mario Deluxe U. So
One of y'all
great.
teach me about terraforming because I need help. Shay, I got you. Terraforming is my game, bro. You know I'm a decorator at
I have
heart.
visions, and I just can't get these visions because I don't know what the freak I'm doing.
I
But without that, Monster Hunter World, and it is violent. You're killing monsters,
got you. I guess. I just feel
or
like
they're
violence.
killing me because I'm not good at the game. They kill me a lot, but I spend a lot of time just picking the plants. The worlds are really pretty. I go and I do the side quests, so I'm like picking up plants and eggs and just watching nature happen on a game.
I haven't streamed Animal Crossing in a minute, Spidey. I have been playing because I'm decorating for Taychella. It's gonna be lit, by the way. Omri said
Taychella.
it's so depressing when you don't see viewer numbers or a quiet chat for an entire stream. Omri, I feel that. I feel that, Omri, but I have turned off my my viewer number. We don't know her, we don't see her, we pretend we do not see. And I usually have at
Same.
least my mod in the chat talking back and forth, but I'm cool with that. Also, I'm happy to talk to myself. I talk to myself constantly when I'm streaming.
Same. But I mean, I'm gonna let you know a little secret because you stream late at night. I just turn your stream on and go to sleep to the sounds. So I'm
Yeah, you
sorry.
probably
I
have a
love
ton
you,
of
though.
lurkers.
Because like when you post the music, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. But most of it I be sleep on. Because it's like Army, you have a relaxing voice. The music be like nice and chill. It's not normal like shake your butt music. So yeah, there's that. I'm sorry, Taychella. Oh, my art will be showcased on Taychella.
Yes, and if you are, a short filmmaker, and by short film I mean like 30 seconds to a minute, or you want to showcase some music or some art at the festival, I am taking entries from artists. So send me something. We're gonna put it at the festival. There's gonna be a lot of short films. I have done a bunch of short films, but this is gonna be a really good time. Y'all remember the birthday party and all of the cutscenes? It's gonna be lit. Be ready. Okay. Do you
Crispy, that was my word.
see Crispy be wildin'? He be wildin'.
I thought real hard about that.
He be wildin'. Do you guys wilding? Do you guys feel like you guys have a niche in your content creation? And if so, what is it?
My niche accidentally found me. My
Oh.
niche was cooking. I
Someone
thought
accidentally found me.
it would be the Sims building, but you guys like me cooking.
I do enjoy it.
So that was a surprise. That was a surprise.
What about
That
you,
was such
Shay?
a surprise.
I mean, my little freestyles are my little niche. But again,
I
don't feel like
I spelled
Real
sketch
time.
wrong. I feel like music is definitely your niche, Shay, because every time I come into your stream, you're either listening to something lit or you're talking about something that you had heard that was lit. You shared something on Twitter the other day, one of T-Pain's intros that I had never seen. I feel like
I think,
music might
like-
be your niche.
like not just being a lyricist and doing your intros, like you discussing music, you choosing your playlist. Like I think that is an art in and of itself because I'm just like whatever, I'm just gonna put on whatever. So like Shay, you have a vibe and music is your talent. So yeah, I definitely believe that music is your niche.
Shay streams are a vibe, Spidey. Yeah, I feel like Shay, if you did like curation, if you curated music and then also TV and stuff that you watch, I feel like that could be very interesting. Because every time you talk about something that you've watched on one of your streams, I'm like, oh, I have to go watch this because you make it sound so lit. It could be something stupid too, but it be sounding mad lit when you talk about it on your stream.
Like if she just comes and tell us, okay, so
I
this
think it's
week
because
this
I'd
is
be
what I
so
want.
amazed. I'd be so amazed at what it is, and I'd just be like, y'all have to see this just to make sure, like, I'm not crazy.
And so then we go see it just to make sure that we're not crazy. So yeah, I feel that. I feel like, what about people in chat? What do you got? Taylor, what's your niche?
Oh, I don't know what my niche is. Unless we're talking about plants, but I don't really feel like that's a content creation niche. Although I have been giving thought to starting a plant TikTok, so there is that.
I mean,
but I don't know. I do be liking the build in The Sims.
There was this one time where I showed off, what was it? A bouquet that I put together for my Yule stream. I showed off the bouquet I bought and then a bouquet that I put together.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's plants.
You be flower arranging?
Just for special events. Just for special occasions. I'm not doing one for my birthday. I don't think that there's avatar plants in the real world.
Omri said I'm trying to keep my gaming as variety because if I let myself, I'll end up playing something for 400 hours. Omri, that's me with Animal Crossing. But I don't like to stream Animal Crossing because I don't think that y'all find it interesting to watch me terraform for hours at a time.
I mean, you don't have to terraform for hours at a time. You can terraform for like the first 30 minutes to 45 minutes and then play on the island with your friends.
But see, I be wanting to get done what I'm doing and it takes an hour or so. Once I get into a project, I do it until it's complete.
You've been in Trizzy streams, right? When he does Animal Crossing?
But he be putting flooring down for 2 hours. He get one square done.
He lets them in and then goes about his business digging up holes and filling them in. I don't know what he thinks them up for.
How about we start hosting Terraform tutorials so that we can teach, each one teach one. That's all I'm saying.
Terraforming tutorial. Spidey said, I just love making people laugh regardless of what game I'm streaming. Yes, Spidey. Can you do a Grandpa Spidey thing for Taychella? Because I have thoughts. Like, I have a little skit, but I need a grandpa's voice. And I feel like Grandpa Spidey just fell into my lap. Ooh, I didn't like that sentence. I take it back.
Right. A heathen, just churlish.
I take back that sentence.
That's why she's the ratchet one.
I'm not ratchet.
I kind of like doing a 4-hour stream and spending half that on character creation. And that's a good thing. Like, there are a lot of people that can do character creation. Like, Ash, her cast, the bomb. Nice. I can watch that shit for hours. And I have. And I have. So, there are like, everybody has their niche. I mean, everybody has it. You just got to find it, or it has to find you. In the case of me, because honestly, I just did cooking once and it blew up.
I'm very interested in finding out what mine is. I did it too early.
I mean, apparently right now, for me, it's being dysfunctional with Shay.
That's my niche, being dysfunctional.
Or falling off that cliff. I don't know which one I like.
Listen, I fell off that cliff twice, and then Shay told me to do it. So I feel like at that point, it's her fault.
Or not connecting the dots, as Shay
I'm about to hang up. The stream is over. Everyone have a nice night. We're not gonna raid. Goodbye.
What do you mean we're not gonna raid?
Okay. Do you guys use other platforms to first of all, to content create? Do you content create on any other platforms? And then do you use those platforms to help you grow on Twitch?
I content create on Facebook. I have a Facebook page for my Sim stories because and that actually helps because I can't stream my Sim stories right now. So I content create. I take pictures and put the story together. And Shay follows me, and she's like my most engaged person, by the way.
Yes.
And then I have an Instagram for my desserts, and I have a Twitter for my desserts.
Yes.
And I actually have not used them to push towards my Twitch unless I'm streaming that particular thing. I have a personal Instagram that if you find it, I just want to say I'm grown as fuck. And so
Ooh,
there we go.
okay.
I have to put that out there because when people be like, "Oh, Tiny," grown.
But I'm grown as fuck. Mind your business.
Yeah, because I've had somebody come in my inbox like, "I found your Instagram." Thank you. It's not hard. It's the same name. It's just an adult out here in these streets. Instagram is mine. And and my personal Facebook, no one has found. I've only friended Shay on Facebook.
I don't even be on Facebook anymore. Facebook still exists.
Yes, Facebook still exists. They have a Facebook gaming thing, and one
Oh
day I
yeah.
would like to take um, my gaming, like my streaming, over to that platform. But I only want to do it if I'm big enough, because with Facebook gaming, it's hit or miss. Like you can go over there and have success, and then you can go over there and not. It's just hit or miss with everything. And right now, I think the most solid platform that has for visibility for streamers is Twitch, and second is YouTube. So take that information what you will.
Any of you guys in the chat, content create on other platforms? Ash said, "Girl, they be finding me all the time." Like, hello. Grizzly said, "I used to stream Animal Crossing, but it's difficult to host people on the island." That's true. And even though it's a nice game, a nice relaxing game, I'd rather do more competitive stuff. I feel that. I do be feeling that.
Grizzly be out there killing that Mario Kart.
Yes. Yes. You play with Grizzly, you're guaranteed to come second or lower. You're not coming first. It's not happening.
Yes. No, Ash, I feel you. They just be funny. And then the only thing I used to help grow my Twitch was Twitter. And actually,
Same.
Twitter helped grow everything.
Yeah. Twitter is really top tier for content creation.
Yeah, it just helped grow everything. Like my YouTube channel was like 0 people, and now it's 100 people. It's probably 100 and more. I don't know. I haven't put anything on there in a while because I can't edit.
That's what Ash said. I used to do YouTube, but yeah, editing ghetto. Y'all, if y'all want to do YouTube, send your videos to me. I will edit them. Okay, I like to edit.
Hey! Don't say things you can't finish now. Because if I send you some stuff, and you be like, Tiny, you just doing a lot of recording. Yeah, I like to play the game. I love playing my games.
I mean, you need to have like
put it out there.
You need to have like direction involved. Like you need to know where the story is going. You can't just play.
There are legit stories, and like The Sims, I have stories for every one of my families. You've seen when I share them on Twitter, like the family where all the kids hate the parents, like all the kids are resentful, and we wrote them all out of the will. I would have loved to have put that on YouTube. Because all their asses is gone. I don't know what they doing because they out the family. But editing is the thing that I can't do. So yeah, I mean, I can send you some stories, child. You'll probably be like, Tiny,
not gonna be 6 hours worth. Ashley.
Gonna be 6 hours worth. Well, Ash Cash, her cast can actually do really well. Because I watch cast videos a lot on YouTube.
I feel like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Shay, you do you were doing like Sims Lit or something like that, right? I never got to read any, which I'm kind of upset about.
I got to read some of Shay's Sims Lit, and I love it. It's like even when she found the story and she was like moving it over to her new writing style, I just loved it. I just loved it. But life and time happens, so I get it. Say, I'm live. I can't just be yelling at you. Get down. Come here, get up. Trying to tell the dog to get down. Shay, you still there?
I mean, I'd be doing it out loud. Just be like, Homer.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh, are you still interested in doing the Simlets, or is that something you've postponed for an indefinite amount of time?
Yeah, that's postponed until we figure out what's next.
Solid.
Understood.
Do you guys have any thoughts on the desire for new tags on Twitch? In chat, you guys can talk about this too. Like, there's a petition going around for like a trans tag. There's a petition going around for a black tag. Do you have any thoughts on these things? Like, are you for, against them? Do you have any like pros or cons?
So there's going to be a con. There's like a pro and con to everything, and I kind of like, if you look at it that way, progress doesn't happen.
That's true.
Kind of how I feel about that. So I just want to say that I'm totally for tags.
Okay.
I think it helps with identifying people. Of course, that's gonna invite people to your channel to troll you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it allows you more discoverability. I found out that a lot of people that watch my art streams are not followers. They're specifically looking up art or Photoshop or vector art when they find me. And so, if we had not just tags about what you were doing, but tags about how you identify, that allows people to identify with you. It also means that people who are not those tags could utilize those tags to draw in traffic. But again, that's always going to be a con to a pro. And I think the benefits outweigh the negativities in that situation, because we all want to feel like we're a part of something, a part of a community, regardless of how we all identify. We want to be a part of a community. Look at Taylor and Crispy just carrying everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm back. But yeah, I think it's pro. I definitely want a black. I want a sexual identity tag. Sexual orientation tag, just so you can find your people.
Spidey said, I really like the peer-to-peer, and I've met a lot of people through it. What is that a tag, and what is it?
I like peer-to-peer too, Spidey.
What does peer-to-peer mean?
That was my word.
That just means I'm a person and you're a person and we're both people?
No. Peer-to-peer is a site that allows you to find Twitch streamers based on tags. But they do marginalize tags. So you have your sexual orientation, you have your sexual identity, you have any mental disabilities, you have your race or identifying, any identifying factors, and you just tag yourself, and then people can search you on peer-to-peer based on that. Ash! And that's how they can find you.
Hi, Ash. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
Let me see if I can get the website, the link.
It has those tags that Twitch doesn't have, like the black tag. Okay. And other tags for marginalized identities. Come on. I didn't know this existed.
Yes. I saw it first on Unicorn and Kai stream. So let me see if I can get the link.
Shout out Ash Cashton1 last streaming Grand Theft Auto 5. How you doing, Ash? Welcome in. Right. We're just having a conversation about being black in America. No, I'm kidding. We're having a conversation about being a creative and what that means as a black person.
Not you out here being low. What the fuck? Okay. Hold on.
It's pretty easy to apply and get listed on peer-to-peer directory. I highly recommend. Yes, I will look into that personally. Thank you.
There is the link.
Thank you.
I gave you a link.
GTA was fun. Yes. I'm so happy you were having fun, friend. I'm here with Tani and Shay, and we're just having a little chit chat. Let me see what my next question is. We do have a little mini game coming up.
Where is my here it is.
Actually, we're at the mini game if we're done with the talk about the tags. I feel like it is definitely program is definitely where Crispy already got it. I feel like it's definitely going to open up streamers who are using the tags for more trolls, because I feel like if a troll scrolls past a stream and it says, you know, LGBT, black, and also trans or something, that's like a big white flag for them to be like, oh yeah, let me send all of my troll buddies here. So that's my only like worry about it. But also, if you're living as a marginalized person, you're either used to that or you have found ways to kind of like navigate it. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you know, as a black woman, as a black fat woman in America, yeah, I don't need identifying tags. They find me. I'm cool. So I would rather for my people to find me because I'm not gonna have a problem. Like, yeah, they're gonna find me regardless. And when they
yeah.
find me, they're gonna be like, oh, whatever. And there are already people out here doing hate raids, which I think is horrible as a thing. Like that should not be a thing that you think to do. But let me not rant on that.
Mods are so essential. Yes, Spidey. And I have some of the best.
So yeah, there's already hate raids, so there's no reason why we can't just be out here finding each other. 'Cause I think we should find each other, and I like peer to peer so far.
Okay, so we have a cute little mini game that kind of goes in here. I gave you guys some homework. Did you guys do it?
Never.
Yep.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is what I asked them to do is I gave them a Mad Lib, and here I'll put it in the chat so that you guys can do it too if you like. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do something called Nuclear Winter, just real quick, which basically is, hold on, let me put this Mad Lib in the chat so that y'all can participate.
Crispy, where did you learn all these words at? I just need to know.
Wilding. Wild.
I just need to know. I just need to know.
Skilled trade. Oop, not me spelling skilled wrong.
Not Crispy stealing my word again. You know what, Crispy?
Okay, so the Mad Lib is in the chat. It's a profession or skilled trade who positive trait but always negative trait. So mine was a zookeeper who's very kind but always screams at the top of his lungs when he wakes up. And then, well, we'll go around. So give me one of yours, Tani.
Okay, I said a cashier who is happy but always put her shoes on the wrong foot.
Okay, and give me one of yours, Shay.
Where is it? A valet who is polite but always pretends to steal your car.
Oh, rude. Okay, so what has happened is the world has ended. We've come up with some really poor people for this, but the world has ended, okay? The world has blown up. There has been some sort of nuclear disaster. And we have found a bunker, the three of us, and we have space for 3 more people. And we have to figure out which people we're going to bring in order to rebuild the world. So there's me, there's Tani, and there's Shay, and all of the skills that we come with. And then there are the 3 people that we just said, and then we each came up with some more. So what was your other one, Tani? Give me another one.
A DJ who has pretty eyes but always plays the lamest songs.
Oh Lord, we're dead. What's your Shay?
A painter who encourages but always shouts in your face.
Okay, that seems like it might be helpful. My other one was, hold on, let me find
Neither of my people are helpful. Yay!
Okay.
Go Ash! Ash with the 20 points. Yeah. Crispy's feeling all the points.
Mine was a gardener with a super green thumb who smells like dead fish.
Oh my.
So we have to pick 3 that are going to help us, rebuild the world. So I feel like
neither of mine are being picked.
Well, I don't know, because yours seem like maybe they come with a little bit of entertainment. The DJ, we can't live in this bunker without any entertainment.
This is true.
Yeah, I feel like the valet can go because at this point, if we find a car, bro is definitely gonna pretend to steal it.
Okay. I feel like the zookeeper. Well, okay, so I feel like the zookeeper could go, but what if we run into some wild animals? We need somebody who knows how to handle them. What was your other one, Tani?
Yeah, the cashier who's happy but always says she's wrong, but
Thank you for the bit, Sweets. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, Sweets. Would you say a cashier, Tani? Okay, but
Yeah,
if you
a
find, do you feel like a cashier would be good with money?
are you finding money in a post-apocalyptic world?
Well, if we have to rebuild the world, we need somebody who knows how to handle the money, Tani.
She's a cashier. She wasn't that high. I'm not sure if you want a cashier to be running the world's money. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't really want a zookeeper to be in charge of all of the world's animals either, but we don't have a lot of choices here.
The zookeeper is better prepared for all the world's animals than the cashier is for all the world's money. Oh my god.
So, okay, so far
What
we're
are
all
other options?
we're all in agreement about the DJ though, right? Because we need the entertainment, or was that just me? Only I'm in agreement with that.
Are you sure you want it's the latest
Exactly.
song?
Why is a DJ the most important thing when we're trying to rebuild the world?
Entertainment. Hello.
You don't have
The
a master
lamest
theme. You know
songs,
Twinkle
hello?
Twinkle Little Star? What do we need a DJ for? And what equipment is he finna DJ with if we were building the world?
It's the way
What
Taylor's
equipment?
world is gonna be like not.
What equipment, Taylor?
It's not gonna be us.
That twinkle twinkle little star.
She got a cashier that can't
what
count.
equipment? That's what I'm saying. What equipment?
He doesn't need equipment, Shay. He is a DJ. He could make the music with his voice. He could do the, that thing.
No. He's not a beatboxer. He's a DJ. This man needs a turntable. He needs vinyls. This man needs an audience, a warehouse, a rave. What do you mean?
Oh my god. Okay, guys. What are our options again? Because what's on my paper is not it. They're not coming to my world.
I think we should keep the DJ, but we'll move on. Shay, what were yours?
All right, so we're gonna put a pin in the DJ. The DJ has a pin. DJ's not on the boat, not in the car, not in the house, not behind the fence. The DJ is off to the side. We'll see when we get there. Who else we got?
He needs some milk.
You have a painter who encourages but always shouts in your face.
Oh,
And a
okay.
valet who is polite but always pretends to steal your car.
So the painter, right? Because we're gonna need to rebuild the world. I feel like he has a skill.
He's not an architect.
Oh my god!
You're giving these people things they not.
Yo, the
Thank you.
pickings are
Thank you. That's all I'm
slim.
saying.
The pickings
That's all
are
I'm saying. We are in
slim.
an episode of Family Guy, and basically Taylor has said, just draw straws, and whatever your straw says, you're it. Okay, you're it.
Okay, Taylor, what is your argument for the artist? Because he is not an engineer.
Okay, so maybe he's not building the walls, but he's making them look pretty. That's
What
important.
walls, Taylor, though? How the walls get up?
We have to figure that out between the three of us. Okay, one of us is gonna have to become an architect.
Yeah, no.
Well, what skills do y'all bring to the table? Because we're gonna have to figure this out. Somebody has to build the walls. Hello?
Okay, wait. So
I'm gonna pray.
and Shay,
That's what I'm bringing to the table.
Shay,
Prayer, the
me
Bible,
and Shay are coming,
Jesus.
and we have to
Okay.
pick 3 other people. These 3 other people, we gotta pick 3 out of these people.
Yes,
to
out
come
of
with
the
us.
6
It's you, me, and
people, out of the 6 people that we have brought, we have space for 3 other people. So,
Well, we don't need the artist.
well, who do we need, Tiny?
I'm
the DJ.
art.
We need
don't
the DJ.
artist.
Okay, you're right. Okay, you're right. You'll be the painter. So we're keeping the DJ then. Although Shay does music, so
God, Yeah, exactly. We don't need the DJ either because Shay don't even play lame music.
Okay,
So
but then we don't
she's
need the
already a
gardener.
better option.
We don't need the gardener either because you got me. So then we're taking the valet, the zookeeper, and the cashier.
Oh, it's the way we're dead. Ah,
At this point, I'm gonna just starve and cradle myself in a corner. I'll be all right.
You're not gonna starve because I'm gonna start a garden, and we're not gonna be bored because you're gonna rap, and we're not gonna be in ugly rooms because Tani's going to paint. We're gonna be fine.
You don't want to hear my raps because I'm gonna be rapping about how we're in poverty and about how this world that Taylor rebuilt is trash. It's gonna be a hack 16 about how this is a hot ass mess.
It's gonna be the real Smith rap. I'm locked in the basement. That was it. Girl, getting on my nerves. Oh my god.
The whole freaking Rent musical. 535,600 minutes.
I can't stand either one of y'all.
You picked the wrong people to restart the world with.
I really thought that y'all were
How
going
are we
to.
restarting the world with somebody who can't connect the dots? Explain that to me. Explain it.
Shay's about to get hung up
Explain
on.
it.
I'm hanging up.
How? How?
Oh my god, this is the way I'm crying now. It's been a while since I laughed this hard.
So
Not going to that
who's
step.
coming? We decided, we have agreed that it's the cashier. She's going to take care of the money. It's
Oh my god, we ain't gonna have no money.
the
She gonna keep
valet.
saying, oh, I don't
Do you
know
feel
where the
like-
extra money went?
Do you feel like valets are good at driving? Because that could be helpful if we ever stumble upon another car. She could be the driver.
The only thing the valet has to do is park. The valet is good at parking.
Okay, so if we find a car, she could park it.
After they pretend to steal it. Do y'all forget that part?
Oh yeah. Well,
That
it's
the valet
who's she
will
gonna steal
pretend
from?
to
Don't nobody
steal
else
the car.
exist.
I
She
have
gonna
a
steal it from
question,
us?
though. I have a question though.
Uh-huh.
We're rebuilding the world.
Uh-huh.
And if everybody we bring to our team is female, how exactly?
Well, we kicked all the men out because the gardener and the zookeeper were men. You said we don't. Oh no, the zookeeper's coming. He's a man. Machiavelli.
How does the zookeeper look?
I don't know.
Because we might just be doomed.
Mac, why did you do that to the bed? You are on camera. Hello?
Go, Mac. You go, Mac.
Why would he do that?
It's so
Champagne
cute.
is like, how am I supposed to lay here?
Champagne wasn't laying there anyway. Mac's like, okay, I'll straighten it out for you. Is that
Can't deal with
better?
it.
I laid this side down.
I could not deal with it.
She's like, fine, I'll just sit in the damn corner.
Get your freak on. Yes, everybody with the zookeeper. That's how we restart the world. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're not.
All right, and then the last thing I wanted to talk about was Our America. I told you guys to do some research on that game. Does anybody in the chat know of the game that I'm talking about? It's called Our America. It is
Do
about.
you have a link to the trailer so people can look at the trailer?
I do, but I don't really know if I want to play it. I'm scared.
No. Don't play it because that's a trigger warning thing. Give them the option to look at the trailer. All right, guys. So, what's it called again?
Our America.
Our America is a choice-based game, and it's a virtual reality game set in the scene of a Black man taking his son to school. So, trigger warning. Don't look it up. Don't watch it if you can't handle it. You don't see anything. It's just the trailer, but the emphases are there. I got one word, so I'm happy. I'm not typing nothing else.
Okay, so do you guys have thoughts on the game itself? Let's start there, and then we'll talk about reception after that. Does it seem like a game that you would be interested in playing?
No, but I don't like
Graphics
twist-based
suck.
games. I
What'd you
like
say, Shay?
watching you and Shay do them, but I don't like playing them.
I said the graphics suck on that game.
The graphics
So I
do
don't know.
the graphics do
I
be
don't know.
leaving something to be desired.
Like I don't know if they planned on putting it out like that, or like was that just a demo trial, because that just I felt like I was watching my niece play Roblox for a second, and it was like, wait, this is weird and very off-putting. But I didn't necessarily see too much of an issue with the trailer. um like, yeah, it was a very controversial trailer um in itself, where a black dad and a black son are getting stopped by the police, but at the same time, um I feel like there are other games out here that have displayed the same things within the trailers, and I don't really see an issue. I feel like it's games trying to do some type of representation in some shape, way, or form. And so they're trying to put out what might be the climate of what the world is in right now. They try to put it out in game form to try to say that they're representing a certain demographic. So I don't really have a problem with it, but I mean, I can see how other people would have a problem with it.
Spidey said it's so unnecessary. Why are they making a trauma game? I'm tired of black pain becoming forms of entertainment. And I think that that is the like that is the thought that most people, not most people, but like a lot of people have about this game. Like it's just trauma porn. But I don't think that it's the only game of its type that is trauma porn. It's trauma porn in the sense that it's depicting black pain specifically. But like Shay said, there are a lot of other choice based games that do the same thing, not necessarily with black pain, but with other types of pain. So it's just interesting. Sorry, I don't know what is going on with my throat. It's just interesting that
Me too.
the reception for this has been really bad. I don't think I've seen any positive things about it, which I mean, it's not like a positive situation, so I feel that. But most people are like, this is terrible. Why would they do this? I'm so sick of our pain being put on display. And I feel that. But then have you played or seen games like Life is Strange? Because I'm watching somebody play Life is Strange 2 right now. Thank you, Ashley. I'm watching like somebody play Life is Strange 2 right now, and it is um like race pain as well, just not black pain. It is them telling these small boys to go back to Mexico when they were never born there. So why is the
I
reception
think
so different for this game than it has been for any of the other choice-based games that
I
have strong themes?
I think it's the marketing, because black trauma is so on showcase. I mean, you got them on Amazon, and literally everybody's watching it except for me, because I'm just not my thing. Um, black trauma is just a thing that they like to put on showcase, and so when a game come out, um, they're gonna market it to the people. Like this game, I don't see a lot of the marketing going to non-black people. Like it's not going to non-POC, even though it should be, but they wouldn't buy it.
That would
So
be
they're gonna
interesting
go
though, right?
market it.
Do
It
you
would be, wouldn't
think
it?
that white people specifically could understand black pain if they played a game like this?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I watch a YouTuber called Hello Future Me, and he plays a lot of trauma related games. He plays a lot of trauma related games. Mental illness is his specialty. That's what he went to school for. He's a psychologist slash lawyer, blah blah blah. So he plays a lot of trauma based games, and I think if the graphics were better, he may be interested in playing this game. But I don't know. I can't speak for him.
Yeah.
But he's the only person that come to mind that I would see playing this game.
Spidey said it may be different because it involves death. It's insensitive to those who were murdered in this way. I agree, especially during, especially during this time
Taylor's still in my
with the
word.
prevalence of such events happening on a daily basis. Yeah, I do think that the timing is really bad, like really, really bad, like real bad. Shay, I don't think campaign is gonna work, friend, because there's no it's just not gonna work.
I was gonna make it work. Okay. But I that's why I mentioned earlier when I was talking, like, I guess everybody's upset because of the climate that we're in, and there is a lot of police shootings going on right now. So it is kind of like a wrong time, but at the same time, when is the right time? When is it ever the right time
Like
to
Yeah,
that's
put
my
out
thing with
something
it.
like this? You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
That's
So
my thing with it. We're literally dying a lot, and there's not ever going to be a right time unless we get to the point where laws get changed and the entire system is rewritten. Do we think that's happening tomorrow? No, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
So
but
it's not.
to also
So it's
answer
like
your question, Taylor, my bad, Tanya, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I didn't want to forget
it's cool. I cut you off. I'm sorry.
my
Go ahead.
yeah, what was the question?
Do you
Damn.
think if people who are not black play the game? I said white
Oh, okay.
specifically, but
So I think that it is. I think it's a yes and no, but at the same time, I also think that right now, if you think of like at this moment in time, if you ask that question, you think about it. No, I do not think that they would play this game to understand. I think they would play this game for racial intent only,
yeah,
because we have those certain white people in the world who literally want the black experience to make fun of the black experience. So it's not as though it would be a learning experience, and I don't feel like they created this game to be a learning experience.
hmm
But I was kind of shocked to find out that a black man made this game, and I also feel as though that's also why Flash, because he is black.
yeah. Okay, but also I don't feel like you need to play a game like this in order to understand the pain. Like I've never needed
Right,
to, die in order to empathize with people who have lost loved ones. So I don't think
right,
that you need to. I think that that's just another excuse to the people who are saying that this is why this is a good game so that white people can learn to empathize. I don't think that that's necessary.
right. It
Just
doesn't
let's
seem
just
like
put
a
that to
learning
bed there.
Yeah, you don't need. Yeah, it's not necessary to empathize. Like it's not necessary. It really ain't. So yeah, I totally get it. Like I think it's. I just feel like there's a lot of reasons that it's not getting a good reception, and all of them stem from where we are and who it's marketed to
Yeah.
and what they're expecting out of it. Like I understand they created this game with an intent to do good, but I'm not entirely sure that that's the right way.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think it's the right way. I think they went in with possible good intentions, but then I don't think they actually understood how it looks on the outside.
Yeah. I like lowest of keys, like a very low C key, low key. I would like to play it just because I want to see. Not I don't want to stream it, but I want to play it because I want to see like what what the story is. Like I want to see it how the developer saw it. But that's the only reason I want to play. I have no interest in like. I don't feel like I need to do it in order to learn how to empathize, nor do I feel like I need to
Right.
do it to I don't feel like it would be a fun game in the way that like Life is Strange is fun, even though it deals with hard topics. I feel like this one is just going to be pure trauma. But
Right.
I want to play it for like the art of it, kind of, to see it through somebody else's eyes, sort of.
I was getting ready to say that, like, I feel like the game, just by the trailer, is a very predictable game. It's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of racial situations,
Yeah.
and it's going to have you coming out on the end of either bad or worse. I don't feel like there's going to be a good
No.
or positive choice that you come out on. Like I watched that trailer, and as soon as like his boss called him, and dude was cursing him out on the phone, I was like, this is wild.
It's either gonna be
This
bad
whole-
or it's gonna be real bad. Those are the only options. All right. So to close this out, because I think we are at the end now, put us on to some of your feel good content. Like, is there like a YouTube video or a type of YouTube video that you go to watch just to like feel good, or a game that you play? I know we talked about that kind of a little bit earlier. Mine is a Black Lady sketch show. It just came back for season 2. And if you don't watch it, what is you doing? I mean, it's on HBO, so I understand if you haven't seen it, but it's amazing. It's full of Black ladies being funny. And that's my brand. So I highly suggest that you check it out if you can. Anyone else?
So this is going to sound weird, and I don't want no judgment.
Oh, Lord.
But my happy go-to videos is a YouTuber named Ants Canada. I watch him play with his ants.
Ew. Ew, what?
Yeah, he started off as a small YouTuber. Like, I've watched him for years. He had an ant farm and he's expanded. So now he actually has an ant sanctuary in South America, like this huge acre of land where he protects the ants. It's kind of neat. He's discovered 2 new ant species and all the stuff that goes with them.
His ants, Ash, his pet ants.
I don't.
It's Ants Canada.
I'll probably check
But
that
I
out.
think
Tony, 'cause that seems very
cool.
That seems
Yeah, I
terrifying.
think it's really cool. Yeah, he's
I
got these.
literally get in a rabbit hole of YouTube videos, and so like that, I don't really have a video I can point you into the direction to, because it's just a rabbit hole. But they're never. I'm sorry, they're never happy videos either, because there'll be some videos. Like for the last 2 weeks, I've been watching airplane disasters. I don't know why, but it's soothing. I don't know.
What is wrong with y'all? This hole that you're going down. Shay, we need to talk about the hole.
It's like I don't know. It's so soothing. It's like video after video, and you're like, oh my god, accident after accident. I'm like, how did this happen? And you just have to figure it out, and you just go deeper and deeper.
Oh, one of my
20
favorite
hours
YouTubers
later.
calls it trauma scrolling.
There we go. I guess that's what it is. I don't know why I like all this trauma.
She calls it trauma scrolling. Khadija Mbawe, I told you guys about her last time we were talking on the show. She called it trauma scrolling.
It's the most soothingest thing ever.
I can't. Oh, now that you said airplane, it made me think of this, but it's not related at all because yours are crashing and I'm jumping out of these. K Moody has got an Oculus.
What?
Everybody in the chat thought that you said something different, Tani.
Yeah.
Ash thought you said hands.
Said my aunt.
Spidey thought you said ants, like your aunts.
Play with his aunts, like play video games. Spidey.
Talking about don't judge, and he playing with his hands. What? But I've been watching skydiving videos in virtual reality, which has been a lot of fun. It's like jumping out of a plane all by yourself. But most of the time when I jump out of a plane, I am a white man. I'm a white man jumping out of a plane. It is the safest I've ever felt in my life. You should become a white man sometime.
That's privilege right there.
Right. Imagine being a white man jumping out of a plane. The safest I've ever felt in my life.
I'm sorry, I don't care if you're white, pink, or purple. If I'm in your head when we jump out the plane, I don't feel safe. Safe?
I'm sorry, you
safe
feel that way, Tony?
Yeah, no, safe is on the ground. I don't do heights.
I want to jump out of a plane in real life. I want to do it. All right, well, that's the show. That's all I got, friends. Y'all have something you want to plug? Shay and I are going to play It Takes Two tomorrow, we think. We're not sure yet, but we think.
tomorrow at 7:30, we will be celebrating Dr. Karibo's birthday on
Oh
my channel.
yeah. Oh yeah. Make sure you come by Tani's stream tomorrow 7:30. We're celebrating Dr. Kribo's birthday and we're gonna be playing some Among Us and making, what are we making?
Yes.
Cake? Cookies?
No, we're making cookies. We're making an original recipe, s'mores cookies.
S'mores cookies. Yes.
Hmm.
Love that for us.
I'm excited because it's going to be the second time I've ever made this recipe in my entire life. And we'll talk to Dr. Karibo as we wait for people to fill in the lobby. The sooner people fill into the lobby for Among Us, the sooner we'll start playing Among Us. Well, like everything kind of depends. Like after the cookies are done, it depends on how quickly we get filled in. Dr. Karibo asked that you do not kill Tani first, Taylor.
Oh, I don't feel like Dr. Kribo asked that.
I have the text.
No. I don't feel like that's what Dr. Kribo asked for.
Where's my oatmeal cookies, Tani? It's gotta get made.
It's coming when my blueberry pie comes, Ash.
But you just requested them yesterday. Okay, first of all, yes, your blueberry pie is on the hold because I have to freeze it and ship it frozen, ma'am.
I just want to eat the blueberry
And
pie.
that-
That's all I want in life.
Do you want me to send you the pie crust and the blueberry separate?
That could work because then I could just put it in the crust and bake it, right?
Taylor, that's not my signature. You can't be like, Tiny sent me this and then put that on Twitter. I will fight you.
Tiny sent me a bowl of gooey blueberries and frozen crust.
I will literally fight you. No, I did not. I will get on there like Princess Taylor did, Ash for no good reason. Straight up just throw the little punches. No, we're not doing that.
Tiny said, "Here, make it yourself." Right? Tiny sent me a deconstructed blueberry pie.
She's gonna have to bake it. I'll put everything together and freeze it, but she's gonna have to bake it herself because I have to freeze it and then vacuum seal it and then refreeze it.
All right, friends.
And then I have to ship it overnight and frozen. So there is that.
For my blueberry pie.
But yes, I have a list. I have not forgotten.
I didn't say you forgot.
I have a whole list, and it's gonna all be sent before my birthday. Everything, including Ash's cookies.
I'm excited.
I will be excited when that list is checked off, because then I can start moving into like growth and like I fulfilled all of the things that I said I would. Because I feel bad. I don't feel bad that I have to cancel a stream or I don't stream a week. I feel bad when I can't fulfill what I promised. You know, that's what made me feel bad.
I feel that. Well, thank you everyone who came by and chatted in the chat and, chatted in the conversation. Chatted? Is that a word? Chatted. Yeah, that's a word. In the conversation. I really appreciate you.
Thank you everybody for joining us in this conversation. I don't know what Taylor's trying to say.
That's what I was trying to say. You understood what I was trying to say, y'all.
That's why she's the ratchet one.
No, I'm ridiculous. Hello.
I have fun with y'all. This is great.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it past this level, friends. So we're gonna call it right there. I don't think we got past level 5, but whatevs. We'll try again later. How do I stop this? I don't know how to stop it now.
I'm glad you came to join us, Crispy. It was fun having you here. You listening and laughing with us.
Yes, Spidey. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it.
Always.
What'd you say, Shay? Always a pleasure.
I was talking to Chris.
Oh, wow.
You cut out. That's the thing. We didn't hear you.
But I was talking to Chris.
She said she wasn't talking to us. Damn.
But
all
Chris,
right.
we didn't hear you.
We finna go. If you are a follower, that's your raid message. And if you are a sub, that is your raid message. The next randomly ratchet and sometimes ridiculous.
Who you rated?
I'm not telling you. Randomly ratchet and sometimes ridiculous will be on Shay's channel on the first Saturday of June. Is that the month that we're about to be in? Is that right?
Not about to. We just started this month.
Okay.
But that's the next
That's
one.
the next one though. First Saturday in
Yeah.
June, we'll be over on Shay's channel having a discussion about something else.
And that is June 5th.
So grab your raid message. Show my friend some love. Let me copy it. I don't know if I can copy it. Ooh, look at me copying the raid message. Shout out to me. Wake up! It's the first of the month. Ooh, who paid your bills today? Did I? Ooh. Let me go pay some bills, y'all. All right. I will see y'all later. Wait, let me put the raid in.
Oh my God.
Y'all know I'm a pro streamer, okay? I'm a pro streamer. Did I spell that right?
Right.
Yes, I did.
Not spelling.
All my bills are paid, Christy.
Yay.
Hey,
Pro streamer and teams.
weirdly. All my bills are paid. I paid my bills yesterday.
Yay, Weirdling. Yes, Weirdling is playing Grand Theft Auto 5. So if you're here from Ash Cashton's stream, we about to go back into some GTA.
Yay.
Yay.
Take care, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.